is a state on the southwestern coast of India within the Konkan region, geographically separated from the Deccan Highlands by the Western Ghats. It is bound by the Indian states of Maharashtra to the north and Karnataka to the east and south, with the Arabian Sea in the west. It is India's smallest state by area and fourth smallest by population. Panjim is the state's capital, while Vasco da Gama is its largest city. The historic city of Madgaon still exhibits the cultural influence of the Portuguese. Panjim is the state's capital, while Vasco da Gama is its largest city. The historic city of Margao in Goa still exhibits the cultural influence of the Portuguese. Goa's official language, which is spoken by a majority of its inhabitants, is Konkani. Goa features a tropical monsoon climate under the Köppen climate classification. Goa, being in the torrid zone and near the Arabian Sea, has a hot and humid climate for most of the year. The month of May is usually the hottest, seeing daytime temperatures of over 35 degrees Celsius coupled with high humidity. The state's three seasons are the southwest monsoon, post-monsoon period, pre-monsoon period. Over 90% of the average annual rainfall is received during the monsoon season. The state is divided into two civil districts, North Goa and South Goa. Each district is administered by a district collector. Panjim is the headquarters of the North Goa district and is also the capital of Goa. North Goa is divided into three subdivisions, Panjim, Mapusa, and Bicholim. Madgaon is the headquarters of the South Goa district. It is also the cultural and commercial capital of Goa. A native of Goa is called a Goan. Goa has a population of 1.459 million residents as of 2011, making it the fourth least populated state of India. Konkani is spoken as a first language by about 66.11% of the people, but almost all Goans can speak and understand Konkani. A large population can speak and understand English. Tourism is generally focused on the coastal areas of Goa, with lower tourist activity inland. Goa is a destination of choice for Indian and foreign tourists. Goa stands sixth in the top 10 nightlife cities in the world in National Geographic travel. One of the biggest tourist attractions in Goa is water sports. Beaches like Baga and Kalangutte offer jet skiing, parasailing, banana boat rides, water scooter rides, and more. Over 450 years of Portuguese rule and the influence of the Portuguese culture presents to visitors to Goa a cultural environment that is not found elsewhere in India. Goa is often described as a fusion between Eastern and Western culture, with Portuguese culture having a dominant position in the state, be it in its architectural, cultural, or social settings. Goa has one World Heritage Site, the Bom Jesus Basilica, with churches and convents of Old Goa. The basilica holds the mortal remains of Francis Xavier, regarded by many Catholics as the patron saint of Goa. The patron of the Archdiocese of Goa is Saint Joseph Vaz. These are both Portuguese-era monuments and reflect a strong European character. Goa has three important museums: the Goa State Museum, the Naval Aviation Museum, and the National Institute of Oceanography. The Aviation Museum is one of three in India.
Most of the beauty of Goa is present on the beaches. The coastline of about 103 kilometers has some of the most attractive beaches flanked by the Arabian Sea. The beaches of Goa are counted among the most beautiful in the world.
Rice with fish curry is the staple diet in Goa. Goan cuisine is famous for its rich variety of fish dishes cooked with elaborate recipes. Coconut and coconut oil are widely used in Goan cooking, along with chili peppers, spices, and vinegar, used in Catholic cuisine, giving the food a unique flavor. Goan cuisine is heavily influenced by Portuguese cuisine. Goan food may be divided into Goan Catholic and Goan Hindu cuisine, with each showing very distinct tastes, characteristics, and cooking styles. The architecture of Goa is a combination of native Goan, Ottoman, and Portuguese styles. Since the Portuguese ruled and governed for 4 centuries, many churches and houses bear a striking element of the Portuguese style of architecture. Goan Hindu houses do not show any Portuguese influence. Goa's public transport largely consists of privately operated buses linking the major towns to rural areas. Government-run buses, maintained by the Kadamba Transport Corporation, link major routes, Panjim Madgaon, and some remote parts of the state. Goa has 4 national highways passing through it. NH 66 runs along India's west coast and links Goa to Mumbai in the north and Mangalore to the south. Hired forms of transport include unmetered taxis and, in urban areas, auto rickshaws. Another form of transportation in Goa is the motorcycle taxi, operated by drivers who are locally called pilots. These vehicles transport a single pillion rider, at fares that are usually negotiated. Goa has 2 rail lines, one run by the South Western Railway and the other by the Konkan Railway. The line run by the South Western Railway was built during the colonial era, linking the port town of Vasco da Gama, Goa with Belgaum, Hubli, Karnataka via Madgao. The Konkan Railway line runs parallel to the coast, connecting major cities on the western coast. Subscribe and let us grow.